Hello world, welcome back to West of Loathing. I don't know why I keep defaulting to that other character. It's not what I want. Anyway, yesterday we made our way to the town of Dirtwater, and now we're just doing some stuff around there. So let's see what we can do now. Alright, I was gonna explore some of these other rooms. The poker room. Rules of poker, followed by hundreds of rude rules. A Nevada straight beats a full house. Mustachioed queens are wild unless accompanied by two one-armed king of clubs. Eights are wild and one-eyed queens of diamonds are double wild. 3 trays of hearts are worth the same as a jack of hearts but are equivalent to a 10. Homicide king must be replaced with 4 queens. 2 kings of club beat 3 eights of spades but lose against 2 nines of spades. Any player caught dealing from the bottom of the deck must remove their hat. Trays are wild, ace of spades are double wild. Yeah, there's just a lot of these. Nothing, doesn't seem to be anything you get for having, for reading a lot of them. This table is full up. Over at this table. And there's no one at this table. What about this one? You sit down at the poker table, dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Winona, and the player to your left says his name is Kit. Dealer tells you the ante is 20 meat. Yeah, sure, let's ante up. Dealer gives the deck a shuffle and then deals a handful of cards, glides across the table. It's a really great hand, 2 fours of clubs. First round pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning. Can't remember what stats I have. Let's glamorously raise, though. That sounds glamorous. You pull 20 meat out of a very stylish pocket and place it on the table in front of you. The second round, under 20 meat, I think your chance of winning are around 40%. I am good at mysticality, so let's cleverly strategize. You adjust your strategy based on what you know about your opponent's hand, 20% win chance. Last round of betting. Time to do or die. The pot is 120 meat, 60%. Do I have free gumption? Guess apparently. You reach over and take one of Winona's cards without even trying to be sneaky. The nerve! You force your opponents to read them and weep. A Kentucky flush. Winona turns over a flush. Kit turns over a royal straight. You win! Yay. Gather your haul. 120 meat. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that. Okay. Come to the room. These guys are having a spirited discussion of guns, and which of theirs is nicer? We already have some slop. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats? The sign says, see bartender for darts. Ooh. Oh, bartender. Can I get some darts? The sign on the dartboard said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry. All the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. If I have the shot of bourbon, could I have it to go? Yeah, I can. Need any help with anything? Nope, still working on the piano. Okay, so bourbon, max HP plus 5. Glass of famous Dirtwater bourbon, which is famous mostly for having visible chunks of dirt in it. How many needles do I have? I have 3 needles. Let's just work on them. I can do this. Or let's check out this last room first. 2 rooms. Okay. In the kitchen. This lady is too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. You're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter. Need someone to go pick up some more. Wait, saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowers. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discovered a new map location. Fort Cowardice. Okay. The shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Top this pot-bellied stove is a pot full of slop. A stove pot top slop pot. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Sign lies. Stage. Chair fell over. Get 1 XP for standing it back up. What happens if we hit the cowbell? Okay. Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, try to fix him. You lift up the player piano's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Let's pick the lock. You pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. Looks pretty complicated. But thanks to my high mysticality, I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery immediately starts operating smoothly. The music improves immediately. Ta-da! This person is listening to the piano. Hello! I fixed the player piano. I thought so. He sounds... It's the piano player. I keep getting that mixed up. I thought so. He sounds so much better. Thanks a heap, Josephine. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you've already got one. Gain 20 experience. No worries, Lloyd. Do you need help with anything else? Nope. Everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay. Am I forgetting about anything? We have the House in the Desert Bandits. Deal with the Potemkin gang. Get the saltpeter. Okay. I want to check in with the jail. I want to just read these things again. Okay, Potemkin gang is unlicensed civil engineering. House in the Desert gang is at the desert. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Where do we want? So big. Old mission. Oh, I forgot what that was. Let's check out the desert house first, because it's closest. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Luckily, Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. And now, of course... Where is it? Nope. To go over to carry info. I am Josephine Sneaky Cartwright. What do you have to say about this? Seems like these guys are prepared for intruders. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky if you want to avoid a fight. From the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. What if I give the dog a bone? With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contently gnawing the human femur. Good for him! The dog is happily gnawing on a bone. The hinges in this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the bandits inside are definitely going to hear it. Let's rethink this. Oh, there's something else I can do. Being sneaky is so slow. M. McCready, 1846 to 1887. Stuck to his guns. Can't seem to find anything else that I can do. Rethink this. Okay. I can't find anything else I can do. Is there anything else I can interact with? I thought that was like a way to capture everyone. But I can't find anything right now. Other stuff. I don't suppose I could use some dynamite right now. No. Alright, guess we're gonna have to fight. Oh. We have Rufus Roughhouse, Coffee House, and Art House. Let's see, who seems the most dangerous? Or who's the... You seem the weakest. Well, I'll just start with you, I guess. Okay, Bean Shield. Damage, 15. Wait. Ah, I can't get so close. Oh wait, actually 14. Yeah, 14 and 5. We can get rid of him. You'll take it, never take us alive. Also, we'll never pay for this house. Ooh, okay. Okay, you're the most dangerous. I need to heal. No, please don't kill me. Oh no. Defeat. You lost. Bandits go back in the house after depositing you in a heap next to Crazy Hooves. You get so angry about losing the fight that you pass out. You wake up in the next morning in your bed. Doc Alice must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Okay. Second day of the rest of your life. Okay. Try that again. I have no clue how to do this without fighting them. Ooh, your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use. The Shaggy Dog Cave? Let's go there now. Sorry, I got distracted. Shaggy Dog Cave? That's a weird name. It's certainly friendlier than Scorpion Junction or whatever. Welcome to Happy Kitten Gorge. Enjoy your stay. Oh man, I hope we find a Happy Kitten Gorge. I don't have foraging. What's around here? There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Blackwright. Let's read this one. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time, a map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with my 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. I debated not playing this game this morning because my throat's been bothering me a little bit, and there's a lot of talking here, but I'm just having so much fun. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware. My own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt fort. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon, and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined, and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only missing supplies were the butt fort and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after drawing up of lots, to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt fort, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months, rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours of dirt water when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metal object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Some time later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them at that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt fort, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave. Carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious, we unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cold shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. We gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. I might lower the music a tad bit if it's still loud after. Actually, I'll do it a little bit now. Why did it go back up to 100%? No wonder it seems loud. I had set it down to 70 last time. Huh. I feel like I'm getting drowned out. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. I am glad for that. And that, despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusted iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Plackwright. It's a hole, a completely empty one. And for anyone who knew what a Shaggy Dog story was, you probably could have seen that ending coming. I enjoyed it. Well, let's get back to our journey. Ooh, we can just wander. Odd that I said wander and then this happened. Howdy there, I'm Wanderin' Sally. Howdy, Sally, I'm Josephine. What's your line? Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there, to make my way. Care to see the wares? Sure thing. What do you have? Well then, it's Wanderin' Sally. Ain't seen her quite in a while. You know her? Wouldn't say I know her, but she's passed through the Boring Springs a few times. She doesn't keep a set route, so she's a bit more erratic than the other traders. Other traders. Toasty. Let's see, what do you have? Apple, bar soap. Could have used that in the prologue. Carrot. Ooh, increases your item drop bonus for 10%. That's kind of cool. Bed bomb. Lock. Lucky marigold. Goes on your lapel. Needle. Pickaxe. Work boots. What are my current boots? Ooh, these are better than what I have, but I do find a lot of... Wouldn't mind, like, tools at some point. What is this silver pocket watch for? I like my shiny rock. I don't know. Okay, right now. How much stomach do I have right now? One stomach. Wouldn't mind the 10% item drop. That does sound kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Buy this. Cool. Thank you very much. Carrot is neither the longest nor the orangest of nature's delights, but it's at least a bronze medalist in both categories. Let's eat it. I gain the effect Carrot topped. Cool. Now where does it say that? I don't know where it says that. Okay, I have 61 XP. What can I do? get more liver capacity if I do that. Let's just get some cheap stuff. So, increase our spell damage. Go it up a little bit. Moxie, Mysticality, and Muscle. I was about to say, yeah, that's good, and then realized, well, I literally can't buy anything else. Okay. What happens if we just wander a bit? You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially illiterate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. The wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Advanced Beancraft, Volume 51? Okay, let's read that. This is a cookbook. A cookbook! Specializing in bean recipes. This is a chapter about cooking bean dishes so small that they have to be served intravenously. Blood beans, a skill that lets you regenerate health during combat. Ooh. Includes a chapter about making human-sized or larger automatons and binding them to your will to help with kitchen tasks. Bean Golem, a combat skill which summons a powerful golem to fight for you. Ooh. Or Wary, a skill that increases your maximum AP. Blood Bean sounds really tempting, but we do already have the Doc can already heal us, so I kind of want to learn the Bean Golem. Oh, and yeah, recipe scratched out, replaced with a bunch of paranoid insane scrollings. Wary increases maximum AP. You practice making servants out of beans until you're pretty good at it. You got a speen? Bean Golem. Fortunately, one of your earlier experiments gets a little rowdy and eats the book. Bad. Bad Golem. Okay, so what do we have? Bean Golem. AP cost of 2. Someone's a small Bean Golem. Okay, so I'll have to try that out next time. Wish it was a little cheaper, but oh well. Let's go back here. Oh wait, actually, I don't want to go there. I want to go other places, because if I lose that fight, then I lose the carrot thing. As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits, pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Let's inquire about the TNT. Howdy there, fellas. Fine-looking barrel of TNT you've got there. Appears a bit elderly, though. What of it? Well, when TNT gets old, the nitroglycerin starts to sweat out of it. That might actually be true. So I'd recommend you get it to your destination as quickly as you can. Maybe take a shortcut over that rocky and bumpy trail over there. The bandits shrug and start rolling the barrel off in that direction. After a couple minutes, you hear a loud boom in the distance. 30 XP. Yeah, so we'll check that out later. What do you want to do? Let's go to the old mission. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Pick up the loose... Ah, meat. Yeah. You scour the area around the impact crater. 725 meat. Nice. It's your partner. Alice glances up at the bell towers of your mission. I'll just stay out here if it's all the same to you. I'm a woman of science, and I've got all the religion I need right here in this flask. Fair enough. Ooh, tuna cactus. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Pew pew pew! Empty relic case with a spot for a skull. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! What's wrong, sister? They came back! They just came back and took them! I couldn't stop them! Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics! The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back! Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. Cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Josephine. Now what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait. Do they call you Memento Meh? Oh, I kind of get it. Okay. She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Oh, okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes. If they aren't recovered before the Cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, he's months overdue, so it's probably not at all urgent, but still! Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Wait, are you gonna have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh dear. The Cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. So, a finger bone, a pelvis, and a skull. Pew pew! Good luck down there. Thanks. Okay. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering them all at once isn't a great idea. Let's do it. It's the worst that can happen. Let's see. So how bad are these? Ooh, these are... Okay, these are actually pretty bad. Let's try... Yeah, so Bean Shield. And then Bean Golem. One damage. Ouch. So 2 to 12, 2 to 12, 2 to 12, 3 to 13. Okay. Five to everyone. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. Got your butt kicked all the way up the stairs. I'm now angry. Okay, fine. Don't kick over the skulls. This skull has a golden tooth. The skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion. I guess there would be no way to be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Let's fight it. It's just one skull. I want to see how this bean golem is. Yeah, surrender, giving up is the same as losing. So then there's no point to ever doing it. Okay, shotgun. 8 damage. Okay, so it just auto does itself. Pretty simple. Spooky. Victory! You crack some skulls there. Well, one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. A gold tooth. This skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason? Under it, the skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. I got a souvenir spoon. It's one of those collectible pewter spoons you get from going to gift shops in different graveyards. Goes in your offhand. What do I have in my offhand right now? 3 melee damage and 3 spell damage. Okay, I'm fine with that, actually. The skull is whispering to you. That doesn't seem right. Listen closely. It just sounds like gibberish, though. Really creepy gibberish. There's an empty alcove. There's a little serial number written below it. Oh hey, this is where your skull goes. There we go. Safe and sound. This pile of skulls has been cemented together. For some reason? Okay, so we need a pickaxe. Hold on, I'm gonna start making a note of places I need to go back to. Okay, so we have Desert House. Fight gang or find peaceful solution. Mission. Deadly Skull Pile. And Pile of Skulls that needs pickaxe. Okay. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Fight them. Ooh. Target, a skeleton with two skulls. Yeah, I need more AP if I'm going to be using any. Or, actually, we don't need the bean golem for this. We can just regular fight this one. Yeah, we got this. Ta-da! You won! That's what you get, you dumb old skeleton. 15 XP, 2 bones. Alice surveys the scene and jots some notes down in her little notebook. Her eyes light up. Evidently, she's had an epiphany of sort. Alice has become stronger. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. This way to Pasillo del Santo. Catacombs level 2. Alright, what's this? No, that's where we just came from. Ah, okay. So there's rooms here. Geez, they really know how to build stone sarcophagus back in the day. Ooh, okay, break this down, though I feel like we're not going to get 10 muscle. Level 2. Fire 10 muscle. Okay. So we can't do anything with that. It's a plaque. Here lies St. Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. We had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross! What's my muscle at? 6. Okay, so I would need to raise that by 4. Remains of some dark ritual, abandoned long ago. Oops, wait, read the sign first. Read the plaque. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then a quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together, even after she was just bones. Spooky. This saint appears to be resting in pieces. And mysticality. What are we at now? We're at 8. Wait, do we have anything that can increase that quickly? No, I guess not. Okay. Oh well. And I'm guessing this next one is going to require 10 moxie, isn't it? Here lies St. Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Weird. I am Pope. Seriously. Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Okay, so have to do this part later, I guess. Is that one still empty? Yeah. Let's come back here later. I saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage. So he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so... Potemkin gang, sure, why not? You smell it before you even see it. A skeleton trudging towards you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like cabbage juice. Must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. We're gonna have to fight it. 19! Whoa, okay. Feel like they're not gonna have much going on here. Get the bean shield. This is gonna be a tough battle. I don't know if we can do this one. See how this goes. Instantly destroy a skeleton. Wow. Okay, she's strong. You won! Now to wash every part of you that even came near the thing. 20 XP, skeleton bones, skull chips, handful of loose teeth. Alice begins to study. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, so I feel like I want to do that. Get that, and then how do I increase my AP again? Gumption needs to get even higher. Yeah. Actually, we can go back and do the Mysticality one now. I'm gonna do that before I forget. Wait, what do you have to say? Howdy, Doc. We're getting near Fort All Dead. Heard there's some serious necromantic activity there, so we should take a look. Sounds pretty sinister. What is it? Well, pretty much just what it sounds like. It's an old army fort where all the soldiers died, except rumored is they're still walking around it. Did they name it Fort All Dead before they died? No, originally it was called Fort Just Fine. Makes sense. Okay. Got anything? Actually, never mind. Okay. We'll be right back here, but first, back to the old mission. I can do that second one. There's an open grave here, and it doesn't have a skeleton inside. Wonder what they're asking for rent. Found handful of loose teeth, gold skull, and old wedding ring. And nothing. Okay. So all the way over here. Can't do that. Don't have the pickaxe. Can go into this one. I can reassemble it. Pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Now fight them. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats! Ooh, okay. This is gonna be hard. 23 damage. Ooh. Okay, let's get some armor. Let's do that first. 93 half damage. I don't know if you can just use the skeleton destroyer on pieces of the skeleton. So let's just do area effect for everyone. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, that's tricky. Thankfully we can get rid of the skull. Get rid of everyone. Okay, so the top one heals. These two just keep dealing damage. Yeah, I feel like we need to get the healer out of the way first. But you need to do some healing. Yeah, 20 HP, that's good. We can do this. Okay, yeah, keep attacking the ribcage. 19. Just keep healing for now. We're gonna tank this battle. And do one of these. This got a little more damage on the middle one. Heal. Next time I'll have to try to see if the insta-skeleton kill works on single bones. There we go. Yeah, let's just see if it works. Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. Actually, why did I bother doing that? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we got this. Just have her doing all the work. She certainly makes skeleton fights easy. We got this. And here we go. Ta-da! Well done. Now Santa Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. We got a skull and a ring. What does the ring do? It's plus mysticality and speed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that replaces the nasty ring, which is +1 to everything. Ooh, okay. The speed increase is nice. Okay, let's go back up top. Make a note that I did the mysticality one. Okay, wait, nope, that's not up top. Here we go. Okay, so we got one of the three. Return the skull of Santa Cortada. You lock the skull back in its little glass prison. Seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. Thank you for covering one of the relics. Bless you. Okay. Now we can go visit the Potemkin gang. You smell it? Oh, another one of these. Okay. It's okay. We got this. Ton of damage, which is good, but not as good as this. Ta-da! Ooh, Alice has become even stronger already. Nice. What does the skeleton bone do? Anything? Nope. Bandits look kind of slippery. Think you're gonna have to figure out some kind of trap. Oh, I remember this one. Bar. Visiting hours over. Huh? Oh. Bar is closed for piano repair. Hostler is on vacation right now. Okay, so we can move the people around. Genuine TNT and sandwiches. Town hall for an actual town. What's the matter, buddy? Look at that. Okay. Duck into the outhouse. Let's leave through the back door. Was the music just playing backwards? That's kind of cool. Okay, it doesn't seem safe at all. With that. Back of the jail, turns out it's just flat plywood. The ropes are holding this thing don't look very strong. You could knock it over pretty easily, but you should probably hold off until just the right moment. Doesn't seem safe at all. Okay, so I feel like okay. I'm trying to remember what I did last time. Okay, we can get you in front of the jail. We get two people in front of one thing. I'm trying to remember if we want people in front of the jail or no. So let me check. Maybe we do want people in front of it, just because... Okay, so get one in front of the jail. Wait, actually... Okay, so yeah, we want that. TNT. Does this allow me to do stuff? Because people are in front of them now. Try looking near the jail. Okay, so that makes you move away, actually. Okay, I want to send you back to the... Alright. No. Okay, you run to stop me. We can just keep chasing you, I think. That should do it, I think. So my guess is, yeah, that this might be the peaceful solution, and then blowing them up is the not peaceful one. Cut the ropes! Crash! The fake building falls over on the real bandits. And I hope that didn't kill them, but it's just just plywood, so I think we should be okay. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now if you want. Yes! Take them to jail. Say, that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Twist a jail over on them. What? Never mind. Cool. Who's next? Yet another wanted poster. Wanted, the Black Hat Bandits, for horse theft and selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen heading north towards own millenary. No good can come of criminals' access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to investigate? Sure. Millenary. 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 It's a good word. Okay. Do we have any mail? Ooh, I got a package from Rufus. It's a package from your young brother Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid at heart. Dear sis, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Advanced Bean Craft Volume 150, I think? Let's read it. Okay, so we have Blood Beans, Bean Wall, which provides cover from ranged attacks, and the Good Old Bean, which temporarily increases your mysticality. Ooh. Blood Bean sounds good, but Bean... I feel like I need Bean Wall. Bean Wall! You practice making hills of beans flatter and flatter until they become walls. Fortunately, just as you finally master the technique, you drop the book on the other side of one of the walls and lose it. Oh. Okay, so... Ah, so it's not the whole fight. But it's... yeah, it takes a certain number of hits. And we'll just upgrade that once. What else? Each of these to 3. And then... Bean Shield is really useful. Ooh, but sets enemies on fire. I feel like I would need like 2 more for that. I can't resist setting people on fire. It sounds fun. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So what do we have now? I have 12 minutes left. Let's try Fort Coward to see if we can get that saltpeter. You notice that trails of burnt vegetation on the side of the hill trail, which can only mean one thing. A hellcat is grazing nearby. Track it down. Yeah, we got this. There we go. That was easy. NXP, Tainted Milk, Brass Bull Ring, and some extra thick leather. What is this? Oh, nothing good. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. Leather taken by force from one of the lesser of the region's demonic cows. And Tainted Milk. Ooh. Moves of its own accord, mysticality by 11 and speed by 5. Wow, oh, that is powerful milk. Pretty quiet for a fort. I'd expected the soldiers marching around. Up 2, 3, 4 sort of thing. Yeah, must be abandoned. When life gives you cannons, make cannonade. Ah, okay, so you can use binoculars here. Nice view from... You climb up the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. Oh wait, no, I wasn't done looking around outside. Yikes, the mishap definitely got someone fired. An unusually sized cannonball. Oof, it's heavy. You got an item? Demi-culverin. Cannonball. What does that mean? Cannon is made to fit a demi-culverin. A cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. This game is funny. Sign says toilet and goblin, which makes pretty likely that goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way are you gonna go in there. This must be the math tent. The cot is soaked in blood. Based on the anatomical diagram scattered across the surface, you're guessing this belonged to Fort Cowardice's nurse. Let's look at the papers. Papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental daguerreotypes, sorry. That's a specific type of picture. Lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that sort of thing. Hey, what's this? Looks like it might be important. You got an item, marching orders. Let's look at the diagrams. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. What do the marching orders say? Set of army marching orders from before all of the army marching orders were march back east just as fast as you lily-livered little yellow-bellied feet can go, you Goriam cowards. Let's see. This set of marching orders directing a rifle division to Fort Aldad, north of Dirtwater. Well, they're not doing anybody any good now. You tear them up into little pieces and throw them away. Take that, future historians. Okay. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. Got some army field trauma kits and some military grade whiskey. Okay. Controlled substances, where they store the really effective stuff, but we do not have safe cracking. In this tent, you hear the sounds of several goblins snoring inside the tent. No, we don't need to fight them. Administration. Let's examine a drawer. They are incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, you read one. First Lieutenant Rebecca LeBlanc, 76 Pyrotechnics Division, pay grade 04B, or born August 12th, 46. Deceased December 27th, 74. Blood type AB-, good conduct medal. Satisfied. No, another. Carl Stern missed 8 days, accrued sick days 88. Wow, that's all. Missed 89 days. Now you're just looking at the same ones you've read before. What is wrong with you? I can't get enough. Okay. That's good. So there's once a reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it would be to receive a free trip to the dump. Still some good mess left. Got some military... 2 whiskeys and a hardtack. Blah. Stove is beyond cleaning. It's a spice rack. Ah, there we go. We got the saltpeter. Cupboard is bare. Also, it's not really a cupboard. So what is it? Yeah, so let's look at some of these items. This was the subject of a classic comedy bit at the Last Supper. This cracker is definitely optimized for shelf life instead of taste. Increased armor by 5. Grade whiskey, special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things, and can be used in a pinch to sterilize, or at least make the victim feel better about a battle wound. Combat things by 1. This kit contains materials for treating physical trauma. For the mental kind, you're better off sticking with whiskey. There's 10 HP in combat. General is the door. More specifically, it's the door to the general's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door. Let's see if we can talk to someone first. Miss Hall. Wait. Oh. It's the same building. Okay, let's lockpick it. You pick the lock. I need more needles. The goblin seated at this desk is repeatedly firing their pistol at the pie safe. Get their attention. Say, what are you doing? Shooting pies! Always! Always shooting pies! Sorry. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting a pie? Yes. To destroy, obviously. Must destroy a terrible pie. What is wrong with a pie? Bah, a human will never understanding. Leave them alone. Probably shouldn't try to open this pie safe while that goblin is shooting at it. Okay. Same thing. Ask again. No, really, why pie shooting? Shut up, so much angry! Keep trying. Looking, I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroyed. Destroy a... Huh? Look, so many holes in a pie safe. You winning. A pie is dead. You certain being? Waiting here. I will checking. You peek through the bullet holes. Yep, that pie is shot to pieces. Hooray, you're a success. A pie is so very destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But now what? Huh? What I shooting now? I guess you finding another pie? Wait, there are more pies being? Yes, a world is full of pie. Oh no, this violence will be never-ending. Sorry, being, not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I must go and continuing the fight. Okay. Thanking you. Okay. I'm wishing you good luck against forces of pie. What if we outfox them? You should leaving a hat and gun, having a fresh start. Yes, correct being. I will fight each pie as if it is first pie being. I got General Gobb's hat and pistol. General Gobb strides out the door, jaw clenched, eyes resolute with pie hatred. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm the general now. Now, how are these? Pistol is not of goblin manufacturer, which can tell because it doesn't look like complete garbage. Quite the opposite, in fact. It looks like it's not garbage. So that's 45, or 4 to 5. This is 6 to 8, so that's better. And then the hat contains old memories of violence and more recent memories of violence against pie specifically. Nope, nothing to put on. Oh, the flower. I could have gotten the flower for the lapel. Okay, barely enchanted at 1 mysticality, or yeah. Okay. So we're good with that. Whee! Wait, what if I put on the hat? Can I then go talk to these people? No. Oh well. I want my other hat back. I need to find a good hat that I like. The spell damage one is nice, but I think I'm really powerful in spells right now, so I'll keep the extra defense. Do you have anything more to say? Nope. Okay, let's head back to Dirtwater and turn that in, and then that'll probably be it for today. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. It's sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Check it out. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you would just end up driving yourself crazy later with a thought that you might have missed something valuable. And so you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks and eventually find one that might be worth something. You got unrefined meat nugget. Nice. Okay. So, go to saloon. Kitchen. Have you got the saltpeter yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Got 10 XP. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. Okay. We will do that next time, though. Because I have a minute left before I should stop, and I don't think... Let's see, unless you have anything else. Need help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain. Might ask of jailhouse. I heard you had something interesting back there? I'm not sure what you're talking about? Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers who passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, right. We found out about that in the Shaggy Dog Cave. Oh, yeah, that was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It's what got him fired eventually. The senator's wife wasn't amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano, about 9 inches long. Here, you can keep the piano, so long as you don't ask me about the trick. What kind of trick can you do with a piano? And what is that? It's a miniature piano. Be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Piano isn't turning right now. When I turn it on, you wind up the crank and the piano starts tinkling merrily. So merrily, so tinkly. Cool. Yeah, let's turn it off for now. Piano's tinkling merrily. Yeah. Flip the switch and turn off the piano. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. We got some good stuff done today. Yeah. I will pick this back up next Monday, because tomorrow is Friday, which means hat in time. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Play well.